For this project, I will be talking about the costume design on a play named Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is based on the stories by P.L. Travers in the classic Walt Disney film. Mary Poppins takes us on a magical and thrilling journey when a mysterious nanny suddenly appears at the Banks household in Edwardian London to care for Jane and Michael Banks. Adventure abounds as she teaches them that magic can be found in everyday life and discover the true meaning of family. Mary Poppins is a musical with music and lyrics by Richard M. Sherman and Robert B. Sherman. The form of costumes and the sharp visual delineations between classes will do much to transport spectators to this era. The play offers many exciting opportunities to visually contrast the realistic Edwardian world. Costume design reveals when and where the plays take place, but it also serves to visually distinguish both the economic and social class of the characters. The upper middle class residents of Cherry Tree Lane look very different from their laboring servants, the lower class chimney sweeps, and the bird women on the street. In addition to these strict class distinguished, Mary Poppins hosts a score of fantasy characters from Miss Corey and the Chatterboxes to the Starlighters who arrive during Anything Can Happen. Color is a primary tool to indicate magical transformations and draw lines between a realistic Edwardian London and more fantastic places, people, and moments. For Edwardian men, the three-piece suit was the standard. In the upper and middle classes, tailored suits and starched collars were typical, and some men wore modified corsets as well. For the children of the upper and middle classes, sailor-inspired looks were popular for both boys and girls. In the image shown above is Bert. Bert is a slender man with dark hair. He usually wears worn out clothing. In the design I made, I gave Bert the original black hat that you see him wearing to keep it more real. Bert is seen with a black neckerchief around his neck to represent the professionalism in his character. A red vest was put on him to represent how he is, which he is a character that is characterized under being charm. Red would usually represent love and romance. This man was nice and joyful. The gray shirt beneath was put because he worked in a chimney, so he would usually be getting dirty. The white pants with black stripes as part of Bert's uniform, and the black work shoes as part of his uniform as well. Bert has many occupations, including hurdy-gurdy player, sidewalk artist, and chimney sweep. Bert watches over the children as well as going on in Cherry Tree Lane, speaks with a Cockney accent, and is a song and dance man. The fabric colors used are red, gray, white with black stripes, and black. The next image shows Jane Banks. Jane is the high-spirited daughter of Mr. and Miss Banks. Is bright but can be willful and snobbish. Jane is wearing a blue hat representing the intelligence she has, the black curly hair to represent youth, the yellow dress to show the joyful person she is, as well as the red inner shirt to represent the snobbish part she does have, red high top socks, and black low top heels. The fabrics used are blue, black, red, and lastly yellow. The black heels bring the classy part in her personality. In this image, we have Mary Poppins, Jane and Michael Banks' new nanny. She is extraordinary and strange, neat and tidy, delightfully vain yet particular, sometimes a little frightening but always exciting. She is particularly perfect in every way and always means what she says. Mary contains the blue hat because the color blue has a meaning of trust and loyalty. As stated above, she's always she always means what she says. She's always being loyal and being truthful in her words. This is also the reason why I chose blue, because blue represents trust and loyalty, which is why she's wearing a blue vest as well as a blue skirt. The red scarf represents the passion she has for things she does. And Mary is a person, as I stated above, that is very delightful and always excited. Mary has the classy red heels on as well as the red gloves too. A black bag on one hand and her famous umbrella that is also black on the other. The colors that were picked were chosen based off the meaning the color had. behind it and how it matched the personality of the character in the play. Thank you for watching, and I strongly suggest you to go watch Mary Poppins musical.